Alright, let's
Possibly.
start the stream.
You ready?
Who's cap? That's it.
Last time on Dads and Dragons. The night is tense as the cadre races through the forest, pursued with mages hot on their trail. The captured turtle in hand, Algie hands it to Slushness, seeking his next move. Before conjuring forth a distraction with animate objects while the rest of the group stealthily vanishes into the trees. They make their way to a hidden cave, avoiding capture just in time as their pursuers arrive too late, but not without a final magical parting shot launched towards them. Inside, they meet the mage who is there to teleport them to safety, who flounders in his spellcasting before finally tearing open a portal to take them back to Algathera. As they escape through it, the world shifts, and the governor, once a turtle, reverts to his Ceresian form. Commander Titan's Fist, filled with bitterness and defiance. Algie and Olsen, eager for vengeance, are thankfully swayed by Bretwin's words. This isn't just about revenge, but survival. Under Algathera's banner, they can unite to face the oncoming elemental and construct forces. The governor begrudgingly agrees, though his pride as a Ceresian has been touched. Days pass aboard the sharpened pickaxe before they arrive back into Algathera, greeted with thunderous applause from all of the crowds who have heard of the exploits of the Dragon Knights. Titan's Fist, bound but still proud, marches through the city. At the Node Corps headquarters, Vivers greets them, and after a tense moment of recognition between him and the governor, they usher him to the prison, where he will remain until signing the vassalization of Ceres. Olsen, in a brief private moment, tries to convince the governor of the benefits of the alliance, using Algie's rise from Ceresian trash to a prominence as a model. As they discuss this, the rest of the cadre take a brief respite for hot fast bread. Or hot fast bread? Bread hot.
Hot bread fast.
Hot bread fast. Savoring savoring the fleeting sense of normalcy before preparing for their inevitable return to war. As they unwind at the Barrel and Candle, Algie regales the crowd with tales of their exploits, energizing the crowd with his finger guns and small green pew-pews of magic, recounting his deadly disintegrate that turned the fight. But amid the revelry, whispers stir. Bretwin and Olsen learn of a dire threat from Ceres, assassins that had been targeting a target. Rumors swirl around the crowd, people having been told that it was assassins from Ceres that had taken out Botany, despite Viva's best efforts to protect her. What they had done was clearly covered up well. Talk turns to the fate of the governor and whether he will even live long enough in that prison before being able to fulfill his obligations and sign Ceres over. The room's jovial tone falters as a chilling voice breaks through the crowd. Algie interrupted mid-story, eyes narrowing towards the interrupter. A single devastating announcement hangs in the air. Phaeton has fallen.
Well, it sounds good on recap. I love the recap because it allows me to sort of post facto verify if the plot was any good. Because I hear it back and I'm like, yeah, no, that's all right.
I feel like you skipped your initial monologue at the start of the session.
Oh, that's true, I did.
Lost the history.
Gone. Lost, ruined.
Okay, I actually need to pull each of you into a one-on-one chat. We'll start. Cam, you're at the top of the list. So with you.
Thank God, more time to read my character sheet.
Shenanigans. Oh. What have I done? Why is Aberrant Mind not in there? It's in the fucking core handbook. Why is it not there? So rude.
Man, they just like pick my spells for me now. I don't get to pick them.
Yep. Pretty much. New Druid is cool though. And new Monk is especially fucking cool. Like, it's gonna be really
I haven't even got to the monk part yet.
Okay, sorry. I pulled you into step into my office.
Oh, Jesus. Hello.
Um, so one of the things that is going to need to happen is everyone is going to need to have like a battle companion for upcoming. Um, do you have anyone particular in mind that would be Olsen's battle companion?
That dwarf guy from the barracks. I can't remember what his name was.
Oh, like the head trainer.
Yeah.
That would work out pretty well, actually. Okay, perfect. Well done. Great choice.
Thank you.
I was like, it's oh, got stolen
That's how
away.
we're doing it. Just snatched up.
Stealing away. I was saying I had this cover over the top of my computer, and I was like, oh, my computer looks a bit hot, but I'm pretty sure this is like blocking a lot of the airflow. It's got holes in it, but maybe I'm supposed to remove it straight away. I don't know.
I've got a thing like that, but it's like he doesn't look as dense as that one. It's meant to catch the dust and stuff. Like maybe you just need to give it a bit of a
Yeah,
clean.
like there's a bit of dust, but like it's not that much dust compared to how much airflow was not going through. Do have a dust gloss right here. Yeah, I assumed it was supposed to be there, but really limited the airflow.
Did you look up the Wi-Fi repeaters?
I did a little bit. Like the extender, I'm not sure because right now my internet was only on like 1 bar, like the smallest for the Wi-Fi. So the extender, but I feel like the mesh is the better way to go. But I'm not too sure how it fully works yet.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you, everyone, for your. I like your new background, by the way, Kim.
Thank you. Just in a different room.
Just on your wall.
No, it's a mattress. But we put instead of a white background, we put this rug over it because it's a lot nicer.
You need to
This
get
is
like
my new Patagonia jumper.
Oh, you need to get like the most weird.
No.
Oh no!
Shame.
Oh god!
Hey, this is how plain
The
it looks.
illusion's
No.
gone.
Oh
The
Jesus!
illusion.
It's just a mattress.
Illusion shattered.
Living
Just
like a bum.
mattress. Yes, my Patagonia jumper. Wow.
Oh no!
That's gonna match your Allbirds perfectly.
Yeah, I know. It's so also because I don't like to zip. So when I hold the baby, I want it to be nice and soft and not like a zip on them.
Oh yeah.
So
Smart.
Oh, your
I
missus
get the
pregnant as
illusion.
well.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Cam's
It's crunch time.
doing like
Oh
what,
shit!
a couple weeks.
Oh fuck.
Well.
Oh wow.
A couple weeks would be good. We'll see.
Potentially next week.
Potentially next week. Yeah.
Jeepers.
Cam, what you need for that background is like the most weeb like anime.
Little boars.
I'm thinking like full screen size, like
Oh.
anime bedsheet.
Anime
insert back
Body
there. Yeah.
several
Yeah.
body pillows.
Get your body pillow off your bed and put it up there.
I want to see like full dedication to the cause.
Yeah. As if you don't have an Igris body pillow at this point.
Yeah.
Um,
Which one's she? Is she? Who one's that?
I don't know the anime
Igris
body
is the
pills.
fucking night summon from solo leveling.
I was like, Jesus, how much of solo leveling have you read?
All of it.
Oh, it's so low. Oh, that's good. I can
Now
see
who's
it,
got
yeah.
an anime body pillow?
Ingress. I kind of like, although I didn't really enjoy the writing of solo leveling, I enjoyed the world of solo leveling, and like, I'm here for looking up the Wikipedia of Ingress.
Very.
It was the most generic
Oh.
of generic, but it was.
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah. I know Igris.
What's his
You
power
like missed
level?
out. You missed out on the best part. Not looking at the art.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think like as an audiobook it was probably not the ideal
It's an
medium.
audiobook boring.
Yeah.
The story is
Yeah.
mid.
The story
But
was
it looks-
pretty mid.
Looks very cool. But
It was great though because it was like the sort of thing I could put on the background and pay like 2% attention and still get everything I like needed to know. Oh man, we're chatty tonight. We're not gonna get anywhere. I guess that's just the way it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, so yes, Phaeton has fallen. The crowd sort of is in hushed silence, just waiting for the reaction of the Dragon Knights.
Oh, we gotta react to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wasn't ready.
Bregman turn, but look at Olsen.
Olsen Magnelos. I let my
I'm on
cloak.
stage, so I just kind of like look to Olsen.
I let my cloak flail out behind me, and I say, "While Algathera's enemies fall down around her, Algathera stays strong and grows stronger still."
But Olsen, the army's marching to Algathera now.
Good. Let us meet them at the door. We will be ready.
Because Algathera is where we are. The Dragon Knights.
Yes, Phaeton does not have the Dragon Knights or fresh Commander Vivers. We have fought the construct before. We know their ways. Do not fret, people. This is merely, though this fight may be tense, Algathera will prevail. We will keep you safe.
There's some like the murmurs start up in the crowd, and they're generally like reassured tones, but you still hear some sort of discussions being like, but a literal god, bubbling up. But generally, people believe in the Dragon Knights, deeply believe in the Dragon Knights. By the way, I think Vivers, given that he's the governor but also head of the military, his title would probably be something like Commander in Chief. Anyway, speak of the devil. A messenger bursts through the doors in Clausman colors, and pushes through the crowd up to the table and says, "Dragon Knights, an urgent missive from Vivers. We are to meet in the morning at the break of dawn to discuss the preparations for discuss two things: the preparations for defending the city, and progress into the investigation of the Marna nets and entropy wells. We're receiving constant intel, and there are many decisions to be made." He sort of skims down the note, and he sort of looks up and then looks down. He looks up and he looks down. He's like, and he leans and he's like, "Vivers says don't get too drunk because he's seen what happened before, and you have a bit of a reputation, and there's, you really, he really wants you fresh-eyed in the morning, so maybe lay off."
We've got to steal the hearts of the Algatheran people. Come on.
We must keep morale up. Let them know that we are not concerned, though. It'd be a disservice if we didn't.
Oh, yes, of course, Dragon Knight Algae. Who am I to question? Even I'm just the messenger. It was just something from Vivers. But yes, you know what you're doing, of course. And he like bows deeply as he backs away. So does that mean the party continues?
Oh, at least a bit.
All right.
Yeah, I imagine we would keep revving the crowd up and saying that everything's fine and just doing some of these ones, just like, oh yes,
one for me,
okay.
One for you.
Full cash. I love it. I actually really love that. I think
I'll let people keep buying me drinks, but I'll just leave them on the table.
No, you just not even that. Just be like,
More
put your
for
arm
Algae.
around someone, tell them something dramatic, and hand them your drink. Like, I drink with the Dragon Knights.
Yeah, I love that. This is awesome. That's so so confident. All right, fantastic. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your nighttime?
Encourage the people of Algathera to steal their hearts and prepare for war.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Where's my dice? Oh, I think Talespire's breaking. Oh, there it goes. Sure. Persuasion +1, 7.
You should have
Um,
let me. I let me
Hmm.
+9.
Yep. So, look, no one's particularly convinced. You're really riding on Dragon Knight credits here.
I let the
but
cape billow out.
yeah. Oh yes. Yeah, the cape is very impressive.
Even though we're
Um,
inside, just whoosh.
it's just-
Cleric.
you hear some comments. How's it do that? There's not even a breeze in here. It
Hmm.
must be the blessing of Alcathera as well.
It must be.
Um. Okay.
Maybe he's born with it.
Is that it for tonight?
Hmm.
I think so. I don't want to drink too much. It's theatrics.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll for drunkenness with advantage. All three of you. I
Is
think
it
you were
a
all
D20 or a
on the floor.
D100?
D100.
100.
Which one's more drunk?
High numbers are super drunk. Yeah.
Do you have to roll a 10 and a
Ooh.
0?
Algie,
Oof.
yours like, yeah, a 10 and a
28.
okay, 28, 8 for Algie. What a stone cold. Oh,
Seven.
okay.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Everyone.
You thought you
and
were
you're a
pretty
dwarf.
sober.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is impressive. It's like you barely drank at all. Wow.
I was sleeping
That's
my,
like-
my beer. I was sneaking my beers off to Brentwood.
Yeah, and everyone can put them down. That's for sure.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
dwarven,
so-
fucked up dwarven constitution.
Yeah. Okay, great. So you'll head to bed. It is a quiet. Well, it's a busy night. In the inn, many comings and goings. But you're all seasoned veterans of sleeping through a bit of noise, so you get through the night okay. And you've all shaped up very well in the morning. So at the crack of dawn, make your way over once again to the offices of Commander in Chief Vivers Valu. Maybe I'll go there. I do like
Right,
this
so,
building. It's just a nice,
Oh, I'm still there.
it's a nice spot.
Oh, we're still here.
I was just out the front, but
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
Is that my little rabbit there? No. Wait. Oh, this is gonna be an absolutely awful time with the state of my voice and this stupid rabbit's accent.
Just let me.
But we'll see how we go. I shall keep this brief. I have come down with something. It is inopportune timing, I know, but one must assume certain responsibilities when he is commander-in-chief of a city-state such as Agathera. Yes, Aldi.
Oh, no. I was out of character. It's just up all night, like, smoking, you know? Just keep it going, so it's
Oh,
for
yes,
the
that makes...
anxiety.
that makes it two of us. This is a special time to be in the government of Agathera. Never have we had so much radical change and such an existential crisis upon our city. I shall start with the bad news, and then I shall follow with the worst news. The bad news is our progress on the research of the Mononet and entropy wells has stalled out. Initially, we had excellent success scaling them up, but the problem is storage. We have not found any way of combining the energies of a Mononet and an entropy well. It is useless to have them in a mana crystal and an entropy crystal. To channel their powers effectively, they need to be in one battery. The only solution we have is the dragon egg that you have donated to us. And it is proving to be highly volatile at the energy volumes these devices are producing. This is... Do I sound absurdly, like, grainy to you people? Yes, okay. Oh well.
Grainy works. Vivers was up all night, chuffing darts.
Okay.
It's strength
Yeah.
on that good rabbit weed.
It is the only thing that calms me down these days. I have a prescription. It is legal.
you,
It's martial law. You can do
You're
whatever.
the commander
Hey,
in
you can do
chief.
whatever you want.
Yes, I made it legal.
The scripture's just a piece of paper with your face on it.
This is allowed.
I could do what I want.
Fuck. Fuck. Right. No more of that. Problem number 2 is it is not scalable. We have like what? 5 dragon eggs? How do we power all of our fuck, what do we call them? The ports and the
Shintek?
All of
The
our
what?
encampments.
yeah, our encampments and our expansions with 5 dragon eggs. It is a blocker. We are blocked. Okay, but the engineers shall proceed. Some of them have lost limbs to the exploding forces of the dragon eggs, but nothing a little robotics can't address. That is the path they have chosen in life. I'm sure they see it as a better one. Anyway, now to the worst news.
Oh my God.
Our scouts have reported the size of this army that is marching upon us. We are hopelessly outnumbered. We can hold. We can hold. But not in perpetuity. Our only chance may be delaying until Terra exposes herself, or rather exposes her avatar, and taking the. Well, let's put it in her terms. Cutting the tree down at the trunk. But to do so, we need to put up a strong resistance. And we have made preparations for these sort of eventualities. And he sort of slaps down this like huge like tome on the table, and it's full of like these engineering diagrams, and he just like leafs through like device after device after device. And he stops at a page which shows these like rollable towers. And he's like, we have created 12 of these towers, and we have stored them for such an occasion, where we expected a. This is under the section responding to elongated siege from massive forces, massive volume of enemy forces. This is the prime tactic devised by our engineering department. We roll these towers out. Each one of them contains a power source, of which you, the most powerful warriors in the core, can imbue their spells upon, and these towers shall defend us. We shall have a tower defense. He leads to the next page and he says, "Accompany me, company. In accompaniment to these towers, we shall have barricades to force the enemy troops down a certain pathway to give our towers that are defending us the greatest opportunity to slay them." So yes, we are playing D&D Tower Defense.
This is wonderful. I love this so much.
So what my idea was, and I have no idea if this is absolutely keen to work upon the mechanics with everyone, because I haven't really thought it fully through. I've thought through a little bit.
You came up with an idea. You've got a concept of a plan.
I got a concept.
Love
So-
a concept, love a plan.
And
We
it's like,
have-
are you loading up like power balloons? Game like what place the thing?
Yeah, I was like, honestly, I was sitting there, or actually I was walking Rufus, and I was like, how do I make like a siege interesting? Like, how do I make it like an actual thing? and I was like, I'd like, I'd finished reading Mistborn. No spoilers there. I'd played this like little tower defense game. I was like, oh my god, tower defense would actually be sick as hell. So what I'm thinking, this is the map of this stone thing is Algathera. Again, this is what I was trying to make
Where's the
like with
port?
AI tools. Oh, the ports are way away. Yeah, the
Okay.
coastline's like over this way somewhere. Algathera is actually an inland city. It's just for convenience on the map. It's just floating in the Nether. What we have is we have the 4 pass into the 4 gates of Algathera. We have like farmland and grassland around, and then we have some forests. So if enemies move down the path, they move at 2 times speed. If they move down the grasslands, they move at 1 time speed, and if they move through the forest, it's at half speed. You each are going to be assigned a gate, and I shall take the final gate. Each of us shall place 4 towers down strategically around the surrounds of Algathera, the countryside of Algathera, and we shall whittle down the enemy forces to delay and delay and delay. Eventually, Terra will see that her forces are not reaching Algathera and will be forced to step in herself, at which point we shall strike. So yes, you'll each get the choice. I don't know. We'll go Olsen left, Algie top, Bretwin right.
Left is the hardest one. It's fair that it falls to me.
And so each of you will get to place 4 towers, and I don't know, like enough barricades, I guess, to create a pathway to the town of Algathera. And to power these towers, they are in their natural state useless. They do nothing. All they have is a crystal and a cannon. The cannon fires nothing. It is important. You must take one of your spells and imbue it into each tower, and this tower shall magnify the potency of your spells, increasing the area of effect. And I'm thinking, to keep things like relatively mechanically sane, you'll roll each time the tower casts, like a spell attack, like the damage, and we'll just bucket it into strong, average, weak. A strong will kill the wave outright. A weak average will do like half the wave's health, and a weak will do a quarter of the wave's health. So that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I can fuck with it.
I'll take 4 fireball towers, please.
Oh no. 1 spell per tower.
You can't do your spells in more than one tower.
The wavelengths of the towers will not synchronize. If there are 2 towers casting the same spell, they will explode. It is simple physics.
I love this. This is wonderful.
My spells are going to be a little bit janky, but I think we can make it work.
Yeah. So I wasn't 100% sure how this would go for you, Ed. So what if you want to just grab some extra druid spells or whatever, just anything from the druid class, I will allow.
So they changed my spells around, and now they give me specific spells. Oh, it looks like I get other
they've
ones
changed
too.
Moondrug quite a bit around.
Maelstrom! Insect Plague. We could do this.
I'm actually going to give the west side another forest. I do feel like you're lacking a bit of forest.
It's alright. I'll just use conjure animals.
Yeah, how will is animate objects as possible? I'd love to have a mini wave of my own.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And can we place barriers and towers in the forest?
Yes. So what I'm gonna do is use these for your towers. So like plonk, that'll be a tower. And then we're just going to remember which tower is doing what spell. This is like a very technical. It turned into now a very technical session.
Fun though. Fun
You're like,
idea.
you won't need to look at your character sheet. You're like, pick
Yeah.
4 druid spells
Yeah,
that you
true.
don't know. Alright. So how many barricades am I allowed to have?
Like I think functionally infinite.
Alright. I would like to fill up the left-hand side with barricades. 8 deep. Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
want to just
You're gonna make 'em-
barricade the places
Don't make them in
between
like
the
lines,
forest
right? Like
there.
powder fences shit.
Yeah. You see from southern forest there, the shortest distance up to middle forest.
So like here to here,
Yeah.
across the road.
Across the road. Of course, across the road.
Across the road.
I want to kind of.
Maybe to make it interesting, you could have like, I don't know, 6 individual barricades that can be of any length, but there's 6 of them. I think that'll make it an interesting challenge. If that ends up being a bad number, we can adjust it. But like, start with 6.
They can be
I'm
of
gonna
any
screen grab
length.
it and
Any length. So like,
just
if you want to make a
screen
barricade
grab
like this.
a map and draw on it, and then send it in the chat, because that'll be.
Are you saying
Oh yeah.
6 as a team? Well, that's 6.
No. 6 each. Man, like game design's hard. I see why people
6
struggle with
barricades
it.
of infinite length
What?
is a lot of barricades.
Yeah.
Let's just
maybe
attack on Titan this shit. Let's just have like big
8. Maximum
big
length of
walls,
8.
you know?
Maximum length of 8. 6 barricades, maximum length of 8.
And do the towers move?
Make well,
The towers do not move. The towers are static.
what are the towers' range?
Depends on your spell.
Ooh. I think we should attack and tighten this. Just put them near the middle. Right? And then you can kind of help each other out. Just like they do with real towers in real life.
Okay.
Alright. Leave that barricade there. Put another one somewhere a little bit closer. Yeah, sure. Back up that other north side between the forest and the forest. Have them coming through the middle, and then put one, boom, in front of that. Right there. Where you are, like on that road. 4 up and down. Just close up the road. Make sure they're walking through the grass at least. And then I guess I'll leave the south side to the southerner.
Oh yeah, that's Vivers. I suppose I should do Vivers. Let's see.
I've gone with like 4 spaces across for a barricade length.
I think, yeah. What's that? 5? That looks like a reasonable size. Maybe 5 is the longest. Yeah, that should work. 5 being the longest should work. So if you want another bit on either end of that, I'm happy to do it in.
I want a bottom bit on that one. And then I want a backup line right before, like 1 space away from Algathera.
Like here.
Yeah.
What was that?
Ooh, I get 6 space because it's so quick, it's so close to the base, they can run the materials out.
Yeah, right. Good justification. I can't argue with that.
Mine was in the chat. Go up the black lines because I made the red one.
Which chat?
Facebook.
Oh, Facebook chat.
Can I send in the
Oh yeah, perfect. We can complete Wall Maria with that.
So the black, we're doing here. Very good. And then
It like lines up with that one that you've already got there, kind
like
of.
that. Did you want that?
One up, like on the road, but
Like that.
yeah,
Ooh, I like
we're
that.
sort of funneling them into the towers.
Hmm. Oh, you've even got your tower placements done.
Yeah.
Look at man, decisive. I like this.
Bretwin knows about fucking around with warfare. Just a little couple of war crimes between friends. No one has to talk about it afterwards because everybody else is dead.
Yeah.
Fine. What we do in a civilized society.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Did I give you everything? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, good. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Excellent.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right. I want to put one of my towers at that bottom left corner. Of that
Like
one,
here.
of that angle you just made.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Can you use mine to complete the kind of
Mine-
complete that little wall
So
with the
here,
forest still open?
let me just place the ones I know about first. Here. I think that's here. I think that's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so where did you want yours, Cam?
Can we make the towers like red or something so we can see them?
Red.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's they blended in with the brown a lot.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Not really.
Not really.
That was the one I thought was going to be like brighter, but oh well. Ooh,
Yeah.
make them like
You know what'll do it?
something
Maybe.
spooky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it looks like they're moving.
Okay, so where do you want your walls, Cam?
Complete the four to complete the little
Here?
down. Just to complete the wall. No. Like
What,
touching
here?
Algathera.
Touching
Put down
Agathera.
one more.
Touching.
Right.
Or maybe because I wanted to.
It's your wall.
Close it in.
Can you go one more? Yeah, I would love to close it in, if possible, but that's probably enough.
Well, it's so close to Algathera, you know.
I guess we can go one higher, if possible.
Nah, I'm saying that you should be able to close it in.
Yeah.
Like this.
Nah, I think it's hard to build in a forest. I feel like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, just like I feel like that's more reasonable. Then yeah, from just like the edges of the road, so 2 above the brown fence you just made, or 3 above it. Sorry.
Yep.
3. Yep, and then just across to the forest on the right. Yep, and then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and then there's one to kind of go through the forest. Yeah, and then probably just two above that on the road to the left.
Like here?
No, that way, yeah.
And
But down one.
oh, down one. So
Yep.
here and then across?
Yep. Covering the road as well.
That.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
We get one more. Check one in the middle of the plains, between the 2 trees. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, towers.
One in that little square right next to Algathera.
Here?
On the top left.
Here?
Yeah, there. That one. May as well complete the. I should go up outside of the Alcatraz zone. Yep, somewhere around that area. Yeah, that would be good. And then one just in the middle path in my zone, like the two. Yeah, just there. And one more up. Ed, do you want to go?
I'll put some down, sure.
Other ones?
In between those two walls, like 2 spaces to the left. Yep. Yep. And another one somewhere in there too. Maybe put that one like up one and put another one down to the right one. One. Yeah, that's good. And then one in the front line somewhere up. I want to put it like behind one of the barricades so they can't like clump it straight away. 2 up. One more. There you go. Perfect.
Buckers, you got one more.
Yeah, maybe the top right of the Algatharan zone.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nice and defended.
Okay. So now you've got your towers. You need to choose what spells are going on your towers.
Can towers be attacked, did you say or not?
Towers can be sieged. I love the beard comb for the thinking.
Yeah, no. That's nice.
Beard comb.
Oh, that's
The beard is especially luscious at the moment.
Yeah, I got trimmed. So it wasn't as wild.
I want to cut.
It's funny. I feel like because we haven't played D&D in ages, I haven't seen you like I haven't seen you physically. Well, I got
Yeah.
digitally in ages. So the beard is big, and I'm like, oh wow, there you go.
Yep.
It's crazy how that happens.
Hair grows. Who knew?
Who would have thought? Oh god, I was so happy that my little Korean woman was free tomorrow because like,
Are you
fucking,
getting the fluff?
it's the mullet is it's like everything around the mullet is good, but everything else is so fucking fluffy. Like, look at this shit.
Oh wow.
I feel like the finasteride is finally working and just like fixing the front of my fucking hairline, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, finestaride's magic.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
I'm gonna. How will
300
disintegrate
feet.
work
Holy shit.
as a single target spell?
Chain
Ah,
lightning
so-
disintegrate.
Very, very slowly, like massive recharge time.
It's like a sniper rifle.
Maybe.
So you'll be like
Yeah,
a sniper
target the
rifle
big one.
tower. So it doesn't
Yeah.
like affect the AoE. It just does a shitload of damage to a single unit.
Oh.
Okay, perfect. So I'll just tell you my.
Probably increases the
Or-
range, actually.
Yeah, it probably needs a bit of range.
I feel like it would like you know,
I've only
each of
got
these
3
the
good
towers are going to
spells.
augment the spells in like a useful way. That's the intent anyway.
3 of my. So
This is going to be on all of you to remember which tower
Yeah.
does what thing, by the way.
I gotta write
Olsen
this
and
down.
Bretwin. I'm thinking of using Fireball, Disintegrate, and Slow. Where should I place my Slow to potentially help one of your towers? And I'm thinking close to Algathair, so
Yeah.
that we can get maximum damage.
If anything, you want it in the middle, where the 2 other towers can get it. If people are slow, that's where we can have them picked off from as many other towers as possible.
Probably that top right one, I reckon. I feel like we got a lot of density on the left, but we probably don't need the slow. You see that?
Why is there sound playing?
I was like, where was that coming from?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, Facebook. I didn't realize I was sharing sound.
Stay locked in.
I'm just
As soon
waiting
as
to
we
get all
start
the
talking,
thing.
you're like, "Oh, tab, one video."
I have literally nothing to do right now.
Oh my
Alright,
god, you're a
my-
zoomer.
My top right is going to be Synaptic Static. The one in the the one under it to the right will be
What?
black tentacles.
Okay, what the fuck is synaptic static?
So it's basically psychic fireball that leaves people slow and muddled if they fail the int save.
That's a really good spell.
Everyone
Yeah.
gets a fireball.
Put it as far away as
except for
possible
me.
to do the most damage. Yeah, so everything within a 20-foot cube sphere makes an int save. If they fail, they take 8d6 psychic.
For the
And,
sake of this not being like 8 sessions of combat, each
Yeah.
spell, like each tower, is just going to be a d20 roll, or maybe a d100 roll. That'll be more fun. A d100 roll, and like we're just going to do thirds. So 66 to 100 is strong, 33 to 66 is average, and 33 and lower is weak. And then we'll just like there's no in saves, none of that. If it's strong, they're all affected. They probably all die. It depends if the spell's like a damage spell or not. You know, we'll make it up as we go along, but we're going to simplify the rolling in that way.
Let me go copy it into Paint so I can scribble what's on.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take paint screenshot as well.
The good like we're going to start this combat next session, so
But just the
like
prep.
yeah, just for if you want to like think about it, like don't feel pressured to have everything ready in 10 minutes.
Yeah. But just be like, sort of.
Yeah.
No redo, damn it.
Can I animate objects? How would that work?
What objects are you animating?
The forest.
I have to be near the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would sort of give you like a bunch of trees and vines that would do damage and slow and like engage the enemy forces. Sort of the sort of thing where we'd probably need to like assign them some hit points or something, like some stamina, and you'd like roll and see how long they've lived for before they die.
That's fine.
Yeah, like I want everyone to sort of go away. The homework for next week is gonna be like figure out how these spells work. This is like I did a bit of reading online about this, and no one's quite done exactly, as far as I could find, exactly what I wanted to do, where the towers cast your spells. But frankly, I think this is fucking awesome. If we can figure it out and pull it off and make this actually fun, this could be like a really good thing to actually like put on Reddit as like a here's what we did in a session. Seriously.
I'm here for it. Cool idea.
Insect plague.
Given this is actually probably quite hard for you all to figure out, I think what we'll do is we'll back burner the picking of the spells. You've chosen your locations, and that I think now it's good. We've done that on the war table in the room. So I'm gonna stop streaming. We're going back into Talespire. That battle map on the table in front of you is literally the map, and you've marked out your barricades and your tower positions. Bivers says, I knew I could trust the brilliant minds of the Dragon Knights. To come up with such devious defenses to protect Agathera and delay the attack as long as possible. Now, it may be that the four of you, three of you, there's but three of you, the trois of you, need to engage in combat yourselves. The scouts have reported that the constructs are traveling with Terra herself. The towers may not be potent enough or fast enough to take out the constructs. The minions shall be capable, but hand-to-hand combat may be required. 1v1 against such powerful foes is a risky proposition, and the three of you are too valuable to lose. So, each of you shall bring a lieutenant into the field of battle with you. Brethren, I believe I have just the person. And he sort of says, please, enter. And the door swings open. And standing in the doorway is a tall, slim figure who pulls the cloak back on their hood, no, the hood back on their cloak. And there, standing in the doorway, is Courtney Bassard, eyeing each of you off in turn.
Courtney.
Well. I did in fact wonder when we would see you again. Still lurking around Algathera, I see.
Well, I have done some deep reflection in my time in the forests. I still hold to my beliefs, but there's been some political movements and some deeply troubling geopolitical movements, to say the least. And I, for one, first and foremost, are an Algatheran. I may dispute the government's approach to resolving conflicts, but once I heard Vivas had taken the mantle of governor, and once I saw the looming threat to the very existence of Algathera itself, I had no choice but to return and help. If you'll have me, of course.
Of course. Well,
Of course.
you need an Algathera and its people to be able to squabble over the machinations of government. If the city is naught but a smoking crater, then what are political ideals after all?
How can we trust her, though? She's a terrorist.
Oh, Olsen,
what-
we may see the world through a very different lens, and to this defense of Algathera concludes, we will likely continue to see the world through a very different lens, and we will go our own way. But trust me, while this threat to the very fabric of Algatheran society exists, I stand with you as an Algatheran corpsman, to defend this city. I give you no guarantee. Once I have seen us through to the daylight of the calm after the battle ceases, of what I shall do, but I shall defend Algathera.
How can we trust your motives? Isn't this
You
what
cannot.
you wanted? You wanted to see the fall of the rigorous, great Algathera as it stands today. You wanted us to
was
return
more
to
of
the
a-
bushes and the fairies.
I was
Sorry,
in
the
dispute
fairies.
with the fairies. I was in dispute with the direction of the government of Algathera, indeed, and I was doing my utmost to disrupt its machinations. But I've heard that the engineering department of Algathera has taken a new angle towards how this city might be powered, and that gives me hope that not all is lost in the heart of Algathera. It still beats within.
You know, we used to see eye to eye. It's you who changed your perspective. For the
It is
worse.
true. I have grown like a
And
great oak tree.
You abandoned Algathera. Me and my
I-
cadre, we pulled her up. Made her great again.
While we have done this, Olsen, I don't think you're after the things we've been through recently. There's much of a leg to stand on
For Courtney's
large-
current
large
stance.
acts of war.
Face it, Olsen. Whether you like it or not, you need me.
Oh my god.
Best line.
With that, I shall go make preparations at the eastern gate.
Stay far away from me on the western gate. Nothing could
Very
make
well.
me happier.
I like that. I like the bad blood because, like, you know,
Mm.
there was some like back in the day there was a tight relationship there. Next Vivers brings in fuck. Ed. I didn't think to look his name up. What's his
Damn
name?
it! I was gonna do it.
I didn't look. Shit, Cam, quick. You got like 2
Yeah,
minutes
I gotta
tops
get
to
to
look up your what's
Dylan's
name. Whoever comes up with the name first gets to go next.
When did we first? It was the first time we went home. Oh, both Botany and Olsen wrapping up. There he is. What's your name? Kaji?
Hachi.
No, that's someone else. I hope.
I hope. I thought he had a cool name. Like, I thought it was like a bit of a generic dwarven name, but I remember it being pretty cool.
Ooh, here we go.
Who's Botany Undersilk? Was that their name?
No, Botany. That's Governor Botany.
Okay, that was always Undersilk?
That was always Undersill.
Okay, good.
I've got mine.
No.
Got mine now if we wanna.
Yep, go.
Shabana?
Siobhan. Oh, Siobhan. Yes. So
Or
next,
pronounced slightly differently.
Siobhan. I don't know. Siobhan's fine. Next, it's almost like a cloud, like a fog of black ink rolls into it. It's not actually, but you can't quite tell. Your senses are deceived. Um, the fog eventually takes form as a lithe, uh, head to toe black clad assassin wielding two long, skinny swords upon her back, and the head of the Assassin's Guild named the Four Leaf Clovers, I think, stands confidently in the doorway. It says,
2, 3, 2.
"The Two Leaf Clovers."
Really?
That'd be pretty badass, actually. Two Leaf Clovers.
2 leaf 2.
Yeah, Two Leaf Clovers. I
okay.
like that.
Really good.
That's cool. That's a good name.
Two.
That's a great name.
I was saying that don't
Um,
leave anything to chance or something? Like, don't rely on chance?
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. That was actually
Yeah.
there's been like we've been playing this campaign for enough time now that a lot of those like weird little things have developed.
Yeah.
It's so good. I fucking love it.
That is good. That's really good. Anyway, enough this campaign nostalgia. So what was your relationship again, Cam? Are you part of the guild? You are, right? You're like a sworn.
Yeah. I'm part of the.
Ah.
Yeah.
She's
I
like,
think
ah.
I'm like one of the. I think I'm high in it.
Yes.
But
Yeah. But she says,
actually.
my
The Midnight
special.
Dragon.
Oh, that's right. My midnight dragon. I was wondering when we would get to work together. I don't know if that's a secret or not.
Shavana,
But Siobhan. Oh,
maybe.
Shavana. That's right, from League of Legends. Because she was a yeah. Anyway, my midnight dragon. I was wondering when we'll get the chance to work together. I am excited to see your true potential. I shall await your presence at the northern gate.
It seems
Go ahead.
excellent. Seems that I'm calling on your favor this time. For the help
Yes.
of Agathera.
Well, you cannot run a very effective assassin's guild if there is no one left in town to assassinate, can you?
Yeah, there's no money to be made in this type of war.
And what am I if not a loyal Algatheran citizen? And you're really not sure if she's like serious or not. You're like, ha, like all the laughter territory. Is there anything else you want to say to her, Cam?
Yes. No.
Cool.
I think, well, maybe like with you on the northern defense, it definitely won't be up to luck for the defense. Something
And she says,
close.
"It
Didn't quite.
never is." No, I got you. I got you. I think that was a good reference. And she just replies,
Yeah.
"It never is." And then she just like disappears from the room. Like you blink and she's gone. Ed? You found an Ed?
Pippin.
Pippin?
Pippin the dwarf. No last
Pippin.
name.
Pippin.
Pippin.
And then so Viva says, "All right, Pippin, in you come." And this dwarf just slams the door open, and he says,
Oh, Pippin, the days are treating you poorly.
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, "Oh, I'm getting old, wee laddies, but look at the three of you all grown up, my fledgling warriors, now fully fledged dragon knights. Brings a tear to an old instructor's eye. And such a great honor to be chosen to be the companion of Orson Magneros himself. We shall do such great things, laddie."
Finally, someone that can be trusted. I look at what's her face. What's her name? Courtney.
Courtney. I mean, Courtney and Shavana are like super dodge.
Yeah.
One of the things that I will, like, this is like out of character or whatever, but one of the things I will say is I don't do a good job of making friendly NPCs. This whole campaign there's been like 2 of them top. And then the ones that are friendly, sometimes not friendly.
Just a little heel change. Just
You
a
know.
little heel change.
It's like real life. Not everyone's friendly. Everyone's a little bit in the grey zone, you know?
That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Maybe that's a good thing.
Everyone's got
Except
one
Pippin.
foot.
Pippin is 100% green. Nothing
Pippin's
wrong with Pippin.
all I need. Stuff the other companions. Algie, Brett, when you're on thin ice, I can trust Pippin.
Olsen, it's not every day I get to work with a star pupil in the field. I'll do my best. I've been training, I've been keeping my skills sharp. But I'll follow your lead. It's gonna be a great honor.
The honor's all mine, Pippin. I've long dreamed of fighting beside you.
You honor me greatly. I shall see you at the Western Gate.
I chuckle
Alright.
it.
Alright, so I think with that, Viviz says, "Well, I best be making my way to the Southern Gate to begin my preparations myself. We have 2 weeks." We?
Vivis, wait. Just so we know the logistics, who will be your lieutenant?
Oh, my lieutenant.
Control F.
The Calamente cadre. That's the second person I was looking for. That was my backup.
You should get a. What's
my
his face?
companion. Oh, it is, of course, it is the most powerful artificer in Algathera himself, Snishek.
Sydney Sheck. The judgy companions
Sheck.
just go all the way down.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this one, but I like this one.
Okay. Yeah, I shall make my way to the gate. We have 2 weeks. According to scout information, they are not moving quickly. It is such a large band, but they are moving relentlessly. Again, the mission is to delay, and bait Terra into coming into range. Remember that this is a god. We are fighting a war with a god. Does Vivers know? Does Vivers know about the Aegis?
Up to Brett.
I don't know. I
when
reckon.
did you learn about that?
I don't
You
think
were
I've gone
parading
back to
around with it.
Vivers. Yeah, it was following me. Like while I'm in Algathera,
It
as far as
follows
I'm
you.
aware, it's just floating on my back.
But he doesn't know what it does, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
He gestures
Yeah.
to it then. He's like, maybe this pet shield of yours will finally do something. But We must be ready to sacrifice ourselves for the safety of the population of Algathera. If our gates are breached, everyone and everything inside the city shall die.
And truly, we are doing this all for the people of Algathera. One
Yes.
thing to spend soldiers in a battle, civilians, it's unconscionable, while any of us still breathe.
That's right. In other situations, I would reserve my most elite forces, but we are truly, our backs are truly up against a wall here, and we shall do whatever it takes for the safety and the glory of Agathera.
I'll get there.
Agathera, make haste. And that's where we'll finish for tonight.
That was cool. That was really cool.
So
Nice.
yes,
Gonna be
between I
such
think
an
we're on for
easy
next week.
recap.
Assuming Kim doesn't have a baby.
Pending.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You may help me not. You may have a very generous time allotted to figure out what spells you want in your towers. So the two jobs are figure out what tells you want in your spells you want in your towers, and figure out like how the tower modifies them. So like
Yeah.
if it's a fireball, it's probably like an AoE modifier, right? It's just a really fuck off big fireball. If it's disintegrate,
Yep.
it's probably a range modifier. If it's slow, it's probably, I don't know, an AoE modifier. Like, keep it simple because otherwise if it's too complex, it'll be impossible. For the ones that do like both things, like figure out like how you rolling a D100 into those three categories will make sense. We're inventing our own D&D like rule set here for tower defense.
Love
But
it.
I believe in
Good
you.
for it.
How big is the area that we're talking about here?
It's
Like,
big. Like
If I
like
have a
Algathera's
120-foot range, is that like 1 square or is that like 4 squares? Pre-range modifier.
I'm thinking
Can
like
you can you also post the map just in
Oh,
Facebook
yeah.
chat or something like that?
Yep.
I might move one of my towers, but I'll have
Whoa.
a think
Yeah,
once I
that's
look at it.
That's
I've
cheating.
saved it, so it should be editable. I'm thinking like the tower would probably be like longbow range. You know what I mean? Like that would be like how far do people shoot big ass
But
bow?
what does that translate to on the map?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know yet.
That's my
I don't know.
150 is like 600 feet.
I feel like each tile is probably like the max range of your like what's the max range of a fireball?
60 feet.
Super long.
60
Oh, no.
feet?
Way
Five? No. Fireball's 150.
150?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do each tile as 150 yards.
But a lot of my spells are just 60.
Yeah, but the tower gives you like expanded range. So like think
Oh,
about
it's 80.
think about like, you know, your long range spells become extra long range of the tower. Your short range spell becomes short range of the tower. Like this is all very fast and loose, but like if you were playing a tower defense game and you had a spell that was like an AoE zap around the tower, that would be short range. If you had like a disintegrate beam, it's gonna be really long range. It's gonna be like 5 tiles or something like that. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just ripping on this. Like we're making it up as we go.
Vibing.
Yeah, we're vibing as best we can.
Love it. Love it.
All right.
Here for
I
it.
desperately need to go sleep to not be sick. But thank you, everyone. Thanks for indulging me.
I hope you feel better, Lachlan.
Thank you. Good
Yeah.
night.
And good luck, Cameron.
Yeah. My friends.
Yeah. See everyone.
See ya.